About dreaming my dreams.
What about it?
Tell me about you doing it. Tell me how much fun you had. You told me upstairs about it and how much fun you guys had doing it, and it's one of the best works that Waylon ever did.
Well, I still love it. And I loved it then. I think I'll always love it. And actually, Waylon used to say he thought that was his best album. Didn't he, Jessi?
Yeah, he loved doing that.
I wouldn't argue with him about it.
Mm-hmm. So, y'all were so funny. Remember there?
Funny? Yeah, honey.
I mean, you were. It's just...
It wasn't exactly boring to be around Cowboy Jack, that's for sure.
No, two geniuses.
Yeah, you've been through it too, haven't you, Hank?
Oh, man, you don't know what... You don't know what a legend you are, buddy. You are a real legend.
I did really 2 or 3 albums with you when you were about 3 or 4.
Maybe 6, 7, I don't know. They started me young,
6 or
Jack.
7, bunch of them. Yeah.
He was
you
so
were a lot of fun.
Yeah, he was so magic. Cause see, when it all came right, then he'd start dancing. And when he started dancing, it's because he could feel it. He was such a
That's because I used to be an Arthur Murray instructor.
Such a
On a
feel.
tango.
You were a feel guy. A feel.
Feel guy?
You could feel it when it was
Does that
right.
mean I feel girls or something?
No.
What is she talking about?
Have you forgot it all, Jack?
Just kidding. I always loved you. Always will.
Awesome.
Isn't she
Had a
beautiful?
lot of
Yes,
great.
she is.
You'd go
Looks
to
like
Jack.
she's beautifuler than ever.
She is.
Oh man, you would go to Jack's house, and one week Waylon was gone off somewhere, Las Vegas. I thought I'm just gonna go hang out and hear music, and he'd have Chuck there doing some classical cantata, and then had Marshall back there. She's writing her blues, and there was so much music. It was like this creative vortex in there. You know, you got around Jack, and you got in that house, and it's like you just went away. You know, it was magic. It really was for a lot of people.
I got a question for you,
A lot of people.
Yeah.
When you were doing the Dreaming My Dreams record, see, I heard all this later, you know, because I'm such a young guy.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I remember when you were one of those.
I'm still what I'm only.
So do I.
But you know, because I don't know, was it you who was telling me this about when he was doing Hank? He didn't want to play guitar on that song, and you were the one who were pushing him to play electric on "Are You Sure Hank Done It This Way," and all that because that he.
Oh, Waylon, yeah, sure.
He didn't feel like he wanted to let the other musicians play, and you kind of were, you got to put your feel on it, you know.
Well, I stayed up all night and mixed on it, and when he came in the next day and heard it, he agreed with what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course, got layers of guitar.
And his guitar is what really carried the thing.
Absolutely.
Now,
Yeah.
but
Absolutely.
His rhythm guitar.
Yeah,
Does it-
absolutely. Man, if you ain't got Waylon's guitars on them great songs, it ain't gonna happen.
You ain't got Waylon.
You got that right.
But I got a question. Does it really say "fuck you, RCA" and "you too, Chet" backwards at the end of that song? Do you know what I'm talking about?
What did he say?
Wait a minute.
That's what he said. He say if you play that song backwards at the end, it says "fuck you, RCA" and "you too, Chet." That's what I heard.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I just had to know. It's
But I did. I sit there after he'd already gone and mixed on that thing for hours. And he came in the next day and played it, and he loved it.
yeah, right on, man.
It had a sound to it.
Yeah, the whole
Still
record,
does.
That whole record, that and Redhead Stranger considered the two greatest country records of all time by a lot of people. So,
Well, Waylon said he thought it was his best record.
I think it's one of
And I
the.
wouldn't argue with him.
Where can you get a backwards playing record player?
I got something that'll help you. Hello.